Hello, everyone, and welcome to your tarot card reading with Divine Oracle Messages. If you found your way here today, trust that it's no accident. The universe is gently inviting you in with open arms. It has a very powerful and important message meant just for you. This is your moment to pause, to breathe, and get ready to receive the guidance that is absolutely ready to unfold for you as we are asking Spirit for the first card for this message today, please. And we do have the Hermit. The Hermit is such an interesting card because it's about the one who walks apart from the crowd, not from rejection, but from purpose. The Hermit's solitude isn't loneliness. It's the space needed to carry an inner light that others aren't quite ready to see yet. And you are carrying and holding that inner light with you. You guys that are listening to this message today, you were never meant to blend in. That nagging sense that you felt for quite some time of not quite fitting in or never quite fitting in or being so different from the crowd isn't something broken within you. It's the mark of a soul that arrived with dimensions the world hasn't built space for yet. It's what makes you so uniquely and beautifully, individually, who you are. That sense of being different isn't a flaw to fix. It's the signature of a soul that came here, carrying something too big, too bright, and too powerful for small containers. And you are going to see these things being revealed to you in the coming weeks and months as everything is unfolding in front of you the way that the universe wants it to. And now we have the Empress. The Empress is about magnetism, abundance, and someone who is definitely, unapologetically themselves. And this is you. The Empress radiates a presence that doesn't ask to be understood, but just is. The energy of the Empress is just you being who you are, never asking to be understood, but to just be felt. You simply are, and that is enough to draw others to you because that is what is happening for you now. And it is definitely going to be happening in the coming weeks and months as well. People are going to be drawn to your light, to your energy, to your essence, to your grace, to your magnetism, to your wisdom, and to your power. And I would also bet that this is already happening for so many of you that are listening to this reading today. So you're going to see an increase in people coming towards you because you are one in a million, a rare and precious gem. There is an energy around you that people notice before they can name it, a presence that lingers. It is a light within you that doesn't dim, even in rooms that try to dim it. The loneliness that you have felt walking this path was never proof that you were lost. It was just proof that you were early because the spaces and people around you needed to be ready for the light, the power, and the brilliance that is you. But let's see, we are going to ask Spirit for another card for this reading today, please. The High Priestess. Well, this is the card of intuition, hidden knowledge, wisdom, and quiet inner knowing. The High Priestess sits between worlds, sensing what can't be seen and trusting it without needing proof. And this is very much your energy at the moment. You have faith, you believe, you know that things are shifting and changing and transforming in your lives in a very big and powerful way. And although you cannot see a lot of that outwardly manifesting in the 3D space right now, you know and believe in your heart and in your soul that this is indeed something that is coming for you and something that's happening in your world because you sense that change happening. You feel the wind blowing. You feel a spark in the air. You feel that intensity in the energy of the collective. And you are right. And you are right on course for where you need to be for your life as well. You have the ability to sense what others miss. Many who feel this way, they carry a deep inner knowing, flashes of intuition, an unusual sensitivity to energy and emotion, a thread of connection to something beyond the visible. These aren't quirks to downplay. all of this that we are talking about right now, they are your instruments, and you are being invited to pick them up and use them all the time, because your gifts, your intuition, your inner knowing is going to become more powerful as well as these next weeks and months unfold before you. And now we have Judgment. Judgment is the card of awakening, rising up out of what once buried you. You're being called forward into a clearer, truer version of yourself. Absolutely. With this combination of cards that we have to start the reading for you guys today, absolutely. You are definitely rising into a clearer, truer version of yourself. Now, Judgment isn't about punishment. It's about reckoning with the past and recognizing that everything you've lived through has quietly prepared you for this moment of your rebirth that comes with judgment. I am not going to get those straightened up, am I? I'm determined to do it, though, because I can see that they're a little bit crooked. There we go. Yes. Yes, you have been prepared for this moment of your rebirth and this moment of truth for you. All of the challenges that you went through, they've served a higher purpose, every single one of them. There's a version of your story where the hardest times were simply bad luck. Random suffering with no thread connecting it to anything meaningful. But there's also another way to see it, one that holds far more truth. Every difficulty you've walked through, every ache of not belonging, every moment you felt out of place in your own life, none of it was wasted. It was all shaping something in you that comfort alone could never have built. Growth that comes easily rarely runs deep, right? Growth that comes easily rarely runs deep. The kind of wisdom you now carry, the empathy, the discernment, the ability to sit with someone else's pain without flinching, that was forged. Forged in the fire of God, in the fire of spirit, not given. From a wider vantage point, it's as though some part of you understood this before you arrived on the planet. That the fastest way to evolve wasn't around hardship, but through it. You didn't stumble into this path by accident. On some level, you chose the harder road because you knew it would make you capable of carrying something the easier road never could have taught you. What once felt like punishment was actually preparation. And the very things that made you feel separate from others are often the things that will eventually let you reach them. Because you've already been where they are struggling now. And you know the way back out. Seen from a higher vantage point, this was the curriculum your soul did indeed choose. And it has been the fastest route to becoming someone capable of carrying and bringing this real light into the world. And this is indeed part of your soul blueprint and soul purpose for this lifetime, as well as we have the Page of Wands. Well, this is about a spark catching before the flame is visible. The Page of Wands carries restless, eager energy. Good news is on the way. Ideas are stirring. The first signs of movement after a period of stagnation. It's the messenger arriving just before the breakthrough, letting you know that something new is already in motion. Things are shifting and changing in your world, and you know it. Good news is on its way. Momentum is building behind the scenes. What has felt stuck is starting to loosen. New doors, new people, new ideas are gathering just out of sight, just out of reach, waiting for the right moment to arrive all at once. So, with this card arriving, expect movement where there's been stillness. Expect transformation where things have felt stagnant. Where you have felt in limbo, you can definitely expect a big acceleration of events happening in your life and in your world, as we ask Spirit for another card, please. And the Sun. Radiant, joyful expression. The Sun is the card of stepping fully into the light and sharing your gifts openly without fear of being too much or too visible. This is about you fully embracing the energy of who you are becoming, because you are indeed in that process of transforming, evolving, transcending, and becoming that very powerful person that you have always been destined to be. The world is ready for what you carry, whatever form it takes, whether it's art, healing, words, just your presence, just your energy. What lives inside of you is meant to leave your hands, your heart, your soul, and reach so many others who are on the planet right now. And you, all of you that are watching this reading today, you don't need permission to begin sharing that light that is within you. You only need to start. You only need to take that first step. Because community is calling. Well, this I really feel more than anything is about your soul tribe. Your real tribe is closer than you think. No more isolation. No more feeling that you are just adrift at a sea without an anchor. No more feeling that you are in that place where you need to retreat away because you are so different, but being accepted by others, like-minded people, your soul tribe, your community. Somewhere ahead, there are people who will recognize you instantly, without explanation, without translation. Mentors, kindred spirits, maybe one person who feels like a missing piece. New friends, new people to network with, your soul tribe. These connections won't feel like effort. They will feel like return, because they are going to return everything that you put out and give to them. This is about people who are going to be in your life that want to keep a balanced approach to your associations, whether it's professional, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whether it's romantic, whatever this is, as far as you coming into a real soul tribe, could be a variety of different people as well. They're going to be on your level. They're going to give to you. In other words, it's not you that's going to be doing all of the heavy lifting, but others who are definitely giving back to you because they want to share in the energy of you and your life. But let's see what else we are hearing from Spirit today, please. It's time to shine. What a beautiful tiger that is there on that card. If anyone resonates with tigers, oh my goodness, that is a beautiful card indeed, yes. Well, this is about light, the light. You are the light. Lightness is coming for you. Any sense of heaviness that you have felt or carried around, that is not your permanent address. That is not going to be belonging to you anymore. This incredible lightness of being, where you feel peace, where you feel at ease, and a quiet sense of arrival are making their way towards you, ready to replace anything and everything that's been weighing you down, because it is indeed your time to shine. And that is very evident with the tarot cards that started this reading. But yes, your light is going to shine so powerfully, so brightly, so beautifully into the world. All of those things that you have been working on within yourself, all of those challenges, all of those difficulties, all of those hardships, all of those broken heart situations as well that you have overcome. All of that was preparation as you step into and embrace this next chapter that is lining up for you, that is well on its way here. But we are going to ask Spirit for another card for this message, please. Let this be your sign. I feel that this is saying to be aware of the signs that you are seeing, signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to those things, whatever they may be. And what I'm really hearing today is that it could be rainbows, the color blue, the color purple. It could be white horses. It could be tigers. It could be white lilies, sunflowers. Are any of you seeing these things? Recurring numbers, of course. Those small nudges that we receive from our angels and guides, they are confirmations. They are not coincidences. You guys know that. And any time that we spend in stillness and quiet reflection will sharpen our ability to notice them. Another thing that I've really noticed is when you take a time out to appreciate seeing a sign. Let's say you see angel number 1010, and that's a very specific number, or that's a number that's very important to you, and you take a moment to express your gratitude, to your angels and guides for allowing you to see that number, because it is meaningful to you. When we take time to express our gratitude and appreciation, we're allowing the powers that be to know that we have noticed that they are speaking directly to us. And because we exchange in that dialogue with the universe, they will send even more signs and synchronicities to let us know that they are there always, and that we never truly are alone. Listen from the heart. Well, you do indeed listen from your heart and from your soul. All of you that are watching this reading today, you have a strength within you because you have come through so many experiences in your life. All the pain, all the hardships, everything that you went through, that has become your power. Everything that you've survived has quietly built a wisdom within you that can't be taught, only earned. That wisdom isn't just for you anymore, though. It's the very thing that will allow you to reach, comfort, and guide the people who cross your path, who come into your life, who want to embrace your light and spend time with you. Today's message is not about a future that must be earned through more struggle. It's describing a recognition, the long overdue moment where the difference you've always felt stops looking like a flaw and starts looking like a calling. You have never been behind. You were just simply early. You were way ahead of the game, but now everything is catching up with you because it is indeed your time to shine. This is all I have for today, everyone. Thank you all for joining me to hear such a beautiful message from Spirit. If this reading resonates with you, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons just below the video. I would also greatly appreciate it if you would take a moment to leave a comment as well, as that helps the channel and that helps me also. Wishing you all of the best of everything in life, love, peace, contentment, personal power, oneness, stronger intuition, great inner knowing, and the brightest, most beautiful light in the world. See you next time.